Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. And I apologize if I'm not my usual chipper self. I was out of town for a week, and it seems like I brought a hitchhiker back with me, and it seems to be flu-like. So, you know what? We're going to soldier through this. Haven't done an AMP video for a bit. You know what? You guys know what's going on. I don't have to explain it. You've been in this token for a really, really long time. You certainly understand how it works, tokenomics, white paper, all that other good stuff. Uh, Rising tide carries all boats, carrying up AMP. And you know what? Good on you. Another big round of applause for the AMP folks who have stuck it out. I don't own that much. Haven't for a long, long time. Maybe a grand somewhere in there. But uh, I the our entire channel has pivoted everything over simply to products. We're looking for blockchain products, things that are doing it different. Yeah. And AMP certainly fits that. So I want to make sure that I'm doing this thing a lot, aren't I? It's you know what? I don't feel well. I'm soldiering through, guys. Let me try see what I can do. So I'm going to make a really, really weird comparison, and this is we won't be putting up videos on YouTube too much anymore. Everything we're pivoting to decentralized, and we're not a big channel, so it's not like this is a massive sacrifice that we're making here. Saying, "Oh, look at all this," we're making $1 million a month on YouTube, and now we're not. We're giving it all up so that we can do the right thing. We were never a really big channel, so it's not a terrible sacrifice. I'm just pointing out that if there is a Web3 alternative to what we're doing now, why wouldn't we be doing the Web3 alternative? We are literally talking about changing the game, changing everything up. So, talking about decentralization in the most centralized place on earth, YouTube, it just seems not we can call it ironic. It's just we can't do it anymore. So there's a Web3 alternative. In this case, it's called a cache using an open source decentralized cloud computing, using an open source broadcasting software called Owncast, and figured out how to make it work. So our live streams are all going to be decentralized. And as soon as we either make PeerTube work or another video hosting work or Jackal goes live, one of those three things, then that's where our videos are going to be posted. Now, I did. You guys have been with me for a long time. The AMP guys have been with me, this channel, for a long, long time. So I want to make sure that you know, I'm not abandoning it. I'm just not going to be discussing it on YouTube because we're trying to change things here, right? Trying to change the world, trying to show the world that there's a better way of doing things, a decentralized way of doing things. So we will be moving to a decentralized platform. That's all it is. I'm not going to say I liken it to AMP because AMP still exists in the legacy world, but until we can show the legacy world that there is a better way, a different way, another way, until we start putting our foot forward and leading by example, then what the hell are we talking about here? Why are we doing all of this? Now, for those who are simply here for the price, yeah, man, look at here. You've had a good couple of weeks. I mean, AMP has had an absolutely booming couple of weeks. And I'm not going to poo poo it. I'm not going to dismiss it. Well, everything's up. I hate that expression, by the way. A rising tide carries all boats. I understand what it is, I understand what it means. All right. I lived through the Reagan years. I get it. But I'm not going to dismiss somebody's gains simply because lots of other people made gains. I mean, look, Fetch is up 150%, Rye, Jackal, these things are all up massively. But it's not about look at what everybody else did. It's about look at what we did. And this could very well be a rising tide, but it doesn't matter. We are still talking about millions and millions of dollars that have increased on this network, that has increased the value of this network. Man, look, there is no bad time to say that. There is no, but look at this guy. Crypto is incredibly cultist. It is incredibly segmented. And until we as a group, That means crypto in general. That means everybody who's operating in this space, the Web3 fanatics, the degens, until we all come together as a group and show the world that we don't need centralization to be able to function, to be able to do the same thing that you're doing, but we're doing it on our terms. Until we are all ready to come together and do something like this, then it's going to maintain this cultist attitude. And I hate it. I absolutely despise it. From an investment standpoint, doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. Rule number one of investing is diversify. Rule number two is see rule number one. And it's because I'm so heavily diversified that I have never fallen into the whole cult thing. This one, buy, hold, believe, all that crap. I've never been in there. Uh, the funny thing about crypto, considering how large it is, and this is a term that should really be coined a little bit more, but it isn't. There's always a bull somewhere. All right. In a market this big, this decentralized, this crazy, this nuts, there is always a bull somewhere. So it never made any sense to me to hold on to a single product and just wait for the bull to come back. The bull's happening somewhere. You just got to go out and find it. So again, I wanted to put this video out and let any of our the folks who watch our AMP videos that actually like our AMP videos that would like to continue seeing them. We are moving decentralized. That's all it is. I don't care about the money. It's never been about the money. I don't care. It's always been about the message. I don't make money on YouTube, a little bit, but I'm into YouTube to make money. All right, I make money through crypto investing. What a concept! Talking about crypto and investing in crypto at the same time. That is just crazy talk there. Uh, we've never been about that. We've been about trying to find the tech, using the tech, and showing that there's a better way. We found the better way. So our live streams are going to be hosted on a cache from now on. The only reason I haven't been going live more, well, I've been out of town, but my internet is having some trouble right now. I cannot maintain 6 kilobits per second. How sad is that? I can't maintain this tiny little stream with the amount of money I pay for internet. So it's a bit upsetting. But if you want to see where they're going to be, look, man, join the podcast Discord. I don't care if you talk, it doesn't matter. But when we're going live, we are posting directly to there. We're going to try to maintain our same schedule. None of that is changing. We like to go live 3 or 4 times a week, typically at 1800 Central. But the server address, it won't be on YouTube anymore. All right, we are moving to the real DeFi, and we're doing that so we can say what we want, when we want, how we want, and we don't care what any central authority wants. You don't like what we're saying? Tough. Try to shut us down. You can't? Yeah, that's why we're going where we're going. But yeah, guys, that's it. Look, for the AMP folks, good run, man. That's all I got to say on this one. Is a real good run. Please be smart. I'm sure you know what I mean by that. Please be smart. It's going to be an interesting year. It's the year of the products. It's going to be the year of the Web3 products. AMP is definitely one. I'm not saying that it's going to be the one that shakes it all up, but as the focus of our channel has moved over here, it certainly has to continue to be mentioned, and I like talking about AMP. Questions or comments, Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all emails, and until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers, guys.